This is Pixels and Ponderings, a student-produced project about digital media. This podcast is created by students at Susquehanna University in Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania. Today's episode is Likes, Shares, and Paychecks. Is influencing the future of work? I'm Lucy.
I'm Brett.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Madeline.
And I'm Miranda.
And today we're tackling a huge topic, influencer culture and the changing landscape of work. With more people turning to social media careers, digital freelancing, and remote work, is the traditional 9-to-5 job becoming a thing of the past? And what does this mean for different groups, especially stay-at-home parents looking for flexible income?
It's a big one. Social media has definitely opened up new job opportunities, but does it actually provide financial stability?
Great question. Let's start with the basics. Is being an influencer a legitimate career path, or is it just a trendy phase?
I think it's completely legitimate. The influencer marketing industry was valued at $21 billion in 2023, and it keeps growing. Brands now dedicate huge portions of their ad budgets to social media creators instead of traditional ads.
That's true, but how many people actually make it in the long run? We see the top 1%, the ones making 6 or maybe 7 figures, but the majority struggle to turn it into a full-time job. Creators who have millions of followers will always get more attention than those who might only have a couple hundred or thousand.
Exactly. The unpredictability is a real issue. Traditional jobs offer stability, salaries, benefits, retirement plans. Influencers, on the other hand, rely on brand deals and viewer engagement, which can be inconsistent.
And let's not forget burnout. Being an influencer isn't just about posting pictures. It's constant engagement, content creation, and staying relevant. If the algorithm changes or engagement drops, so does your income.
Those are great points, but let's be real, doesn't every career come with risks? Whether you're a freelancer, small business owner, or influencer, success depends on consistency and adaptability.
That's where the shift to remote work comes in. Influencing is just one part of a bigger trend. More people are working online in freelancing, content creation, digital marketing, and e-commerce.
But does that mean that traditional jobs are disappearing? Not everyone can or wants to work remotely, and some industries require hand-on experience and in-person collaboration.
That's fair, but there's no denying that social media has changed career expectations, especially for Gen Z. Many of us would rather be self-employed than work under a corporate structure.
That's true, but on the other hand, self-employment isn't for everyone. Some people just need the security of a traditional job. Working online might be flexible, but it often lacks benefits like healthcare or paid leave. It is definitely a risk to quit a stable, safe job in order to basically market yourself and your personality as your entire company and business.
So, do you think we'll see a balance in the future? More companies embracing remote work but still maintaining traditional structures?
I think so. The workplace is evolving, but in-person jobs won't completely disappear. We might see more of a hybrid model, where people have more options to work in office or remotely.
Let's shift gears. How has digital media changed work opportunities for stay-at-home parents?
This is also huge. Social media and digital platforms have given stay-at-home parents, especially moms, new ways to earn income without leaving their kids. Blogging, vlogging, affiliate marketing, and brand partnerships have turned parenting into a profitable niche.
It makes sense. Instead of feeling isolated, they can connect with other parents and monetize their experiences. It gives these parents a platform to share their life and find community with others.
But does that create unrealistic expectations? Now, instead of just parenting, they also have to be content creators, and the pressure to always look put together online can be exhausting.
Exactly. And also, parenting influencers tend to face pretty harsh scrutiny online as well. People in the comments constantly judge their parenting decisions, which can be overwhelming, even if the parents only show a very small portion of their actual lives on the internet.
On the other hand, digital work can be a lifeline for single parents or those who can't afford childcare. Having flexible income options is a game changer.
So, is this a positive shift overall, or does it create more stress for parents?
The opportunities are there, but they come with challenges: income instability, privacy concerns, and added pressure.
All right, let's look ahead. Where do we see influencer culture in the next 10 years? Will it continue to grow, or is this a temporary trend?
I think it's here to stay. Companies are realizing that social media marketing is more effective than traditional ads. As long as people still use platforms like TikTok and Instagram, influencers will be valuable.
On the other hand, we're already seeing pushback though. The rise of de-influencing shows that audiences are getting tired of over-commercialized content and want to see something real and unfiltered for a change.
And let's not forget AI virtual influencers like Lil Michaela are already being used by brands. What happens when companies can create their own influencers instead of paying real people?
That's a really good point. I think influencer culture and remote work will likely coexist, but the industry will evolve. As technology advances and consumer trends change, the job market will need to change as well. Not everyone wants to be an influencer, but more jobs will likely shift online.
That was a great discussion. We covered the rise of influencers, the shift to remote work, and how this impacts stay-at-home parents. Clearly, social media is reshaping careers, but it's not without challenges.
It's definitely changing the way we work, but stability and long-term success are still big concerns.
For sure. Influencing is a real career, but it's not as effortless as people think.
And job security still matters. Not everyone wants to rely on sponsorships and social media algorithms for their sole income.
So what do you think? Is influencer culture the future of work, or are we just watching a temporary trend? Let us know your thoughts, and thanks for tuning in to Pixels and Ponderings. See you next time.